The sun was dipping behind the Arizona mountains, turning the sky into a blend of orange and deep purple. Jack Iron Wolf Turner rode his black Harley down the dusty highway, a man known for his calm strength and iron discipline. As president of the Iron Wolves Motorcycle Club, he commanded respect wherever he went. But today, he was simply a father heading home to his 13-year-old daughter, Lily, the only person who could melt his tough exterior with one smile. He parked his bike beside the porch and noticed something strange. The front door was slightly open. "Lily," he called out. Silence. As he stepped inside, his boots crushed something on the floor. Lily's phone, shattered. Panic stabbed his chest. He rushed outside and saw fresh tire skid marks, as if a vehicle had sped away violently. His breath caught. The calm biker vanished. Only a terrified father remained. Jack's phone buzzed. A video message. His hands trembled as he hit play. The screen showed Lily tied to a chair, her eyes red from crying. A masked man grabbed her hair cruelly. A distorted voice followed. "Stay out of our business, or she disappears. You want her back alive? Then don't come looking." The video ended. Jack's jaw tightened, eyes filling with a rage that could burn the world down. He dialed one number. Red, his vice president. "They took Lily," Jack growled. Red didn't hesitate. "I'm calling the wolves. We ride in 5." 5 minutes later, the quiet street shook with the thunder of engines. One by one, the Iron Wolves arrived, leather vests, grim faces, ready for war. Red, the strategist with cold focus. Mason, the best tracker in the Southwest. Cole, weapons expert. Bear, the gentle giant who treated Lily like his own niece. Red placed a hand on Jack's shoulder. "She's family, Prez. We're getting her back. No matter what." Jack nodded, but his voice was already turning into steel. "They're gonna regret touching my daughter." Mason knelt beside the tire marks. 3 men. Heavy load on the back. Truck or van. They went north. The wolves followed the trail into the edge of the industrial zone, dark, broken warehouses, graffiti-covered walls, and the smell of chemicals. An old homeless man sat under a bridge, shivering. Jack handed him his jacket and some water. The man's eyes widened with gratitude. "You looking for the little girl?" he whispered. "I saw them drag her that way. She was crying." Jack swallowed hard. "Thank you, sir." He revved his engine. We ride. The trail led to a rundown auto shop, lights flickering, loud music inside. Red whispered, "Small hideout. Not the main base." Jack pushed the door open. 3 men looked up from a table piled with powder-filled bags. One reached for a gun. Cole reacted first, disarming him with a single hit. Bear grabbed another man by the collar and slammed him into the wall like a rag doll. Within seconds, the room fell silent except for the gasps of a terrified gang member pinned to the ground. "Where's my daughter?" Jack demanded. The man stuttered. Please. Rico has her. Boss of the Vipers. He wants revenge, on you." Jack's blood ran cold. "Rico." The wolves exchanged a dark look. They all knew what this meant. Years ago, Rico ran drugs through Jack's town, poisoning kids, destroying families. Jack shut him down. Took out his warehouse. Saved dozens of kids. Rico went to prison. But came out with a promise. "I'll take everything from you, Iron Wolf." And now he had Lily. Mason found the mark, a fresh Viper's symbol sprayed on a metal dumpster. "They're here," Mason whispered. The Iron Wolves approached an abandoned lumber mill, tall buildings, broken windows, and shadows shifting behind rusted metal bars. Jack peeked through a crack. His heart stopped. There she was. Lily. Tied to a chair. Bruised, scared, trembling, but alive. Jack's fists clenched so hard his knuckles turned white. Red whispered, What's the plan, Prez? Jack's voice was cold. We end this. As the wolves entered, the doors slammed shut behind them. Rico walked out of the shadows, smirking. Jack Turner. Finally. I thought I'd have to hurt the girl more to get your attention. Jack took a step forward, eyes burning. You hurt her again, and I swear. You'll what? Rico mocked. You're outnumbered. Jack smirked. Not tonight. Motorcycle engines roared outside. Backup from the wolves' second chapter arrived, smashing through the mill gates. Chaos exploded. Rico's men pulled weapons. The wolves charged back with overwhelming force, a perfect mix of discipline and fury. Bear lifted a man and threw him over a table. Cole knocked 3 men unconscious with surgical precision. Red disarmed a gunman with a steel pipe. Jack fought his way to Lily. A guard grabbed her, putting a knife to her throat. Jack's voice boomed. Let her go. The man hesitated, but Lily bit his arm fiercely. He screamed. Jack struck, tackling him to the floor and knocking him out cold. He freed Lily. She collapsed into his arms. Daddy. I knew you'd come, she sobbed. Jack hugged her tightly. No one takes you from me. Ever. But Rico wasn't done. He charged at Jack with a knife. Jack gently pushed Lily back and faced Rico. The 2 men clashed, fists, kicks, metal pipes clanging. Rico slashed Jack's arm, but Jack didn't stop. One final punch sent Rico crashing to the ground. Jack stood over him, chest heaving. Rico spat blood. Do it. Kill me. Jack shook his head. My daughter will never see me become a monster like you. Red had already called the police anonymously. Sirens echoed outside. Officers stormed the mill and arrested Rico and his crew. A female officer hugged Lily. You're safe now, sweetheart. Jack looked around at his club, his family. Every one of them stood bloodied, bruised, but victorious. Bear patted Lily on the head. You're tougher than all of us, kid. She smiled weakly. The next morning, the Iron Wolves rode slowly down the highway, Lily sitting securely in front of Jack on his Harley, wrapped in a blanket. Wind blowing through her hair. Her head resting on her father's chest. Jack whispered, You'll never be alone. Not while the wolves ride. The club rode in formation around them, guarding Lily like the crown jewel of their brotherhood. A voiceover closes the story. When you mess with one biker, you mess with the whole brotherhood.